So the car you need has got a lot of space inside. The car you need will carry 7 people. Generally not very inspiring. There's a few options out there. There's some pretty good ones, but nothing that really kind of lights your candle. The car you want is extremely comfortable. The car you want has the ability to go off-road if you want it to. The car you want will still carry the 7 people, but it'll carry them in absolute luxury. So the option here is a Range Rover. The car behind me is a Range Rover D350, 350 horsepower, autobiography, long wheelbase. I'd like to show you around. So this is a 2023 model. The colour is Santorini black, and this is a D350, which is a 6-cylinder diesel pushing out 350 brake horsepower and a lot of torque, which is a great engine for carrying weight, whether the weight is in cargo or whether the weight is in people. It's not going to hurt your pocket in terms of fuel consumption because it's not a thumping great big V8. It's really nicely specified. It's got the shadow exterior pack, which means that there's no silver. It's black styling effectively. So you've got these lovely 22-inch black wheels with black calipers tucked underneath them. You've got the shiny black mud flaps, black all the way along the bottoms of the sills. Two-tone side vents. You've got black around the windscreen pillars. You've got a black body coloured roof, privacy glass or solar attenuating glass, and they are also acoustic windows, so they're designed to keep the noise out from the outside and improve the quality of listening to your music on the inside. If I just look down the side there, black is brilliant for giving a really good reflection. And of course, in a reflection, you can see if there are any blemishes, and as I move the camera up and down, there aren't any. It's just lovely. So, and you can see the long wheelbase is in the side doors. I'll come to those in a minute. So the rear doors are longer than a standard model. You've got more of this lovely black along the bottom, parking sensors, camera just in there. So you've got a 360-degree camera system. I love the pure lines of the new full-size Range Rover. I love the simplicity of it, and yet you know that inside it's anything but simple. It has everything there to make your life and your ride as comfortable as physically possible. And you can see, again, just going down through the reflection of the door to show you the quality of the panels, the condition and the quality of the paint is absolutely lovely. So moving to the inside, I'm going to start with the driver's door. So we've got ebony. This is an SVO extended leather pack, so you've got leather across the dashboard, but it's all in ebony with this lovely stitching. You can see your electric memory seat buttons there, folding mirrors, mirror adjustable, and then you can also drop the ride height. We have the Meridian sound system. Mileage showing currently 12296, so 12,296 miles. And there is the wooden leather steering wheel. My camera's struggling there, which is heated. A really nice, clean design on the inside. Incredibly comfortable seats with really nice sculpted wraparound headrests. Lots of lateral support on both the seat back and the seat rest. And you've got perforated leather in the center because that gives you cooling, which means there's a fan blowing cool air through the ventilated seat onto your backside and onto your back, which will make life a lot more comfortable when it's boiling hot inside. So it's a start button, press the button with the foot on the brake, car leaps into action. If I just close the door so it stops beeping at me. So this wooden leather steering wheel, you can see all the way around there. That's a really nice thing, very nicely finished. proper craftsmanship. And then you can see the array of buttons and what have you. So heated in this weather, absolutely lovely, fabulous thing to have. Lane assist, which you can switch on or off. And then you've got active cruise control. The reason we've got these arrows here is you can narrow or widen the gap between yourself and the car in front, and it uses a radar to stop you from going up the back of the car in front. So rather than just holding a speed, it'll hold a speed until it comes across an obstacle, and then it'll slow down, it'll keep pace, and you can change how close or how far away you'd like to be from that car. Digital dash. If I just use these buttons here on the left hand side of the steering wheel, I can play and change various different ways that the dash presents itself. So you really can kind of fine tune that in any way you like. Very nice and easy system to use. You've got a 13.1-inch screen, so that's a big screen here. So this is your navigation screen. You can see at the bottom that we've got these dots, and 2 of those dots are darkened. That tells me that I can swipe across and have differing options in terms of off-road options and on-road options. Or if I just want to go for the apps list, you can see you've got Android Auto and CarPlay, so this will then mirror what's on your phone if your phone supports it. And then you've got vehicle dimensions if you're going to go under a bridge or under a barrier or what have you. Deployable side steps, you can switch them on and off. Of course, they're switched on at the moment. Low traction launch, this is a 4-wheel drive. It's one of the best 4-wheel drives and one of the best off-road cars money can buy. Now, if I just scroll through, phone, of course, it does have Bluetooth. Wade sensing. Now, part of being an off-road vehicle means that you can do things that other cars can't. What we're seeing a lot of at the moment is range. If you look at the gap between the wheel and the wheel arch, you can see that's now growing as the car is rising up. The front rises up first and then the back, and now we have more ground clearance. That this time of the year is really handy because there's a lot of water. And then you can have normal ride height, and you can see that'll drop down again. And then we have the access mode, which means that you can get grandma in and out of the car a lot more easily, or if you're carrying something heavy in the back, it's a lot easier to lift into the back. I'll put it back to normal. So that's a really nice thing, and something you don't get that's very usable with any other cars. So if I scroll down again, you can see park assist. So not only does it have parking sensors front and rear, it also has cameras, and that will also park the car for you. And air quality system here. Of course, if you've got 7 people in your car, or 5 people, or however many people you've got in your car, it's very nice to understand how good the air quality is. And not only will it tell you what the air quality is, but you can also, if I just scroll down, you can do a deep clean. It cleans out various different bacteria to help to keep you and your family nice and healthy. Some very nice things there. Now, if I pop it into reverse, now to do that, I need to pull this up, this lever, and then you can see now that we have not only a really clear reversing camera, but we've got a really clear surround view. So we've got lots of downward facing cameras. If it's raining and it's dark, that's going to help you to get this car into small spaces a lot more easily than it would be if you didn't have it. Now, you can also see that you have different options depending on what view you'd like, and that's as good off-road as it is on. Very, very clever technology. I do like that. So put that back into P. So a very nice, easy to use touchscreen system which will mirror your phone. We have very deep cubby box. You can slide these open, and now you have a wireless charging station or USB-C and cup holders in here. leather headlining, and an opening sliding panoramic roof system. Now I'm going to leave the engine running for a minute because there's a few things I'd like to show you. Very nicely, the step pops out, helps me to get in and out. And then if you see there, the doors will pull in on their own. That's called soft closed doors. So the rear doors, because you've got the longer wheelbase, this is a longer door because the extra length is in the floor pan here. The bonus of that gives you to have the extra, the wheel length, is you now have a lot more leg room in the back than you would do normally. And it gives you the option, which I'll show you in a second, of having rear seats that still have leg room. So if I pull this window up, we've got a nice electric blind. Helps to keep everyone cool, stop the sun from coming in. And now we've got a couple of buttons here. I'm going to push that one. You can see the front seat moves forward. That seat moves up. And now we have easy access into the back seats. While we're here in the back seats, you can see here there's an adjustment. There's a USB-C charging port, and they're also heated. So not only are the front seats heated, but the middle seats are heated and the rear ones as well. Now, once everyone's in the back, I can press this button. It all does its thing, slides back into position, and there you are, back where we started. Nice and easy, touch of a button. If you've got a child in your arms, you're not moving seats backwards and forwards with your hand. It's nothing more than a touch of a button, which is brilliant. The rear climate control is also for heated seats. So if I pull, I've got the climate control, and if I push, I've got heated seats and cooled seats at the back. So that engages the fan and that engages the heat, which works really, really nicely. And you can see more of this signature Meridian surround sound system. Lots of natural light coming in and a really nice dash layout. Very, very comfortable car. Very comfortable. Now that one, I'll just show you there, is just dropped the headrest and then the rear seat. And if I do the same on that one, I will come around to the back. Again, this very unfussed back end is lovely. Press the open button. So with a Range Rover, it opens in two ways. So if you do have things that might fall out of the back, this will stop them from doing that. So now we have a standard size Range Rover. I've put this here, but you can see that this will also plug in over there if you want to use this as a 5-seater. But there you've got full height, full sized four-wheel drive estate. Now if I push, it's that one there. Push that one and that one. Again, it doesn't get easier than this. That is a huge amount of loading space. Huge. This just pulls and pops out. If you've got something large you need to put in there, that is not going to be difficult for you. And then I can put it all back again. Just working my fingers to the bone there, as you can see. And then I just move those fingers down and open these. Pop the two headrests back up. And there we have 7 seats and still luggage room behind them. And then the whole lot tucks away nice and neatly inside. This car is not designed to be hard work in any way. You can see the access on this side. The step pops out in the same way as it did on the driver's side. Same set of buttons on this side, so it doesn't matter which side of the curb you're on. You can still, either from this side or from the back, operate the seats with the touch of a button. Very, very cool. Now, once you've shown the children how well that door closes in, they'll never slam doors again. Okay. It's a very, very nice place to be. A very comfortable place for you, a very comfortable place for your family or your colleagues or whoever you would like to carry in it. Hold that back in there for a second. That is the Autobiography. So I hope you like the car. I hope you like the video and find the video useful. If you'd like to know more about the car, please visit our website, www.bramshawebv.com. Drop us a text or a WhatsApp or send us an email, or just pick up the phone and speak to us. We'd love to talk to you about it. Thank you very much for watching.